Final tag season has been bestowed upon us, and here I am again with another vinyl tag. This one is the 7-inch vinyl tag for Chris at Record Talks. So stay tuned and see what it's all about. Hello everyone, Daryl the Northern Vinyl Guy with another tag just for y'all. This is a 9-question tag, so it's a little bit short. And it's just showing off your 7-inch records. All of these, I'm going to show a 7-inch except for one because I don't have it. So I'm kind of going to be toying around a little bit with some ideas. I'm going to be looking at my computer screen just over here to my left, just to make sure that I'm getting the questions correct, but there we go. All right, let's get started. 7-inch tag question number 1. Show a record that was a #1 hit on some sort of chart. Well, as I am from Canada, I'm going to try to keep to a Canadian theme as much as I can. I think I've got like 4 or 5 of these are Canadian. And so I'm going to go with Glass Tiger, Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. Which went to the #1 spot here in Canada and went to the #2 spot on the Billboard charts in the United States. So, Glass Tiger, Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. And that one is a clear 45 with the picture sleeve. All right, question number 2. Show a record from when you were a teenager or close to it. Well, I got this from my brother as a Christmas gift one year. I think I've shown this before, but it is Green Jelly and the Three Little Pigs on Zoo Records. So that is on side A, and then on side B is the Electric Harley House of Love. And of course, if you are not familiar with Green Jelly, they used to go by Green Jello, but they have Three Little Pigs song actually has Maynard James Keenan from Tool playing the voice of the Three Little Pigs. And they did another song on that particular album. I forget the name of the album. Serial Killer, which goes over all kinds of different flavored cereals, Fruit Loops and Tricks and stuff like that. So anyway, Green Jelly, one of those, I'd like to call them a novelty band, but they're kind of cool. Like I said, used to go by Green Jello, but were forced to change their name due to copyright. All right, number 3, show a record by your favorite artist, or at least someone that you like. Well, I'm going to go back to Glass Tiger. I've made no bones about this, that Glass Tiger is my favorite Canadian band, and this is, once again, has the picture sleeve. This is the Thin Red Line 45 on the Capitol label, and on the B side is the song Ecstasy, and this is from the Thin Red Line album. So there you go. Number 4, show a record from 2025 or as recent as you can. Well, I haven't collected any 7-inch records from the 2000s per se, so I'm going to show a 10-inch on this one instead. I know it's a bit of a cheat or cop-out, but hey, it's not a 12-inch. And that is the 10-inch Red Dead 2, or Red Dead Redemption 2 EP, the House Building EP, which has 5 tracks on it, but it is a 45 RPM. There you go, 2 tracks on side A, which would be the House Building song and A Strange Kindness, and this is on Lakeshore Records. And then side B, A Quiet Time, The Saloon Theme, The Course of True Love, and Do Not Seek Absolution. And most of these are basically written and done by Matt Sweet. So there you go, and of course that's a color variant. Number 5, show a Record Store Day 7-inch or something that is somehow a collectible or reissue or something along those lines. Well, the only record store day purchase I've ever made was this year, and it was a compilation album out of Canada. So I can't do that, but what I am going to do is I'm going to show kind of a I would say that this is a collectible here in Canada. I was checking this out today on Discogs. There's only 2 available. And that is the Toronto Blue Jays Let's Play Ball. Okay, Blue Jays. And that is on this yellow. Right? And it's just one side's got the instrumental. One side's got the singing. So, yeah, this was a popular 45 with the lyrics on the back, made in 1983, and is still often used as the theme song for the Toronto Blue Jays Major League Baseball team. So there you go. I guess it would be like a novelty or some kind of a collectible, especially if you're from outside of Canada. You're probably not going to see too many of those. Number 6, show a record that is not a 45 RPM or is atypical in some way, shape, or form. I've shown this before. This is one of the, perhaps I think the strangest 45 I have, and it's by a grindcore band out of Italy called Vomit Fall. Yeah, most disgusting named band of all time, Vomit Fall. At the beginning, now and then, and I don't know what that is. It looks like it could be like a bull's head or a sheep head or a spine. I don't know what that is, or even a sheep's face. Not sure. Goat's head. But anyway, this is you could see it there. It's a 33 RPM on View Beyond Records. So it's a band, like I said, they're from Italy. But this was pressed in the Czech Republic. So interesting. And the other thing that is, I guess, maybe, I don't know if it's unusual, you would see this more on a 10-inch, is that there are multiple tracks on this. I believe there's 4 tracks on side A and 5 on side B or something like that. And this comes with a lyric sheet, so just out of paper. But once again, a 45 that is a 33 RPM, and it's kind of like an EP on a 45. So that hopefully meets that criteria there. All right, show a Northern Soul record or a record from the soul, R&B, funk, or disco genre. Well, I am going to go with a 45 that is on Stax. Funny, I got the RCA sleeve, but yeah, it's on Stax, and that would be Otis Redding and Carla Thomas's duet called Lovey Dovey on the, I believe this is the A side, and then on the B side is New Year's Resolution, also by them, and it's from the Kings and Queens LP that they did together. And of course, this was released posthumously. And this also, I don't know if you can see it right there. There is a punch hole on this particular 45. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, Stax Records, New Year's Resolution, Lovey Dovey, which was the single, one of the singles from that. Number 8. Show a record from a country that you have never lived in. Well, I could have went with the Vomit Fall one. I've never lived in Italy, and I've never lived in the Czech Republic. I've been to Italy, but never lived there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with some Caribbean music, and this is on Carib Record Company, and this is out of the Bahamas by the Nassau Beach Calypso Quartet. And one side is the song Juanita, and then the other side is Matilda. So there we go. I have never lived in the Caribbean. I've never been to the Caribbean. But I do enjoy some Calypso Caribbean type music. Last question. Number 9. Show a bootleg or counterfeit record. Or a Beatles record if you don't have a counterfeit bootleg one. Well, guess what? I have none of those. I actually not the hugest fan of the Beatles, and I don't have any counterfeits. So I'm just going to create my own question, and I'm going to come up with show a tribute 45 that has a picture sleeve. I've shown this before. I picked this up when I was at a record station here, and that is the Rugged Miner 45 by Janet Moore. And this is a tribute to some fallen miners that died in the Falcon Bridge mining accident of 1984 near Sudbury, Ontario. And on the back, it gives a description of the incident. And I will show the 45 here. This is on TCM Records. So Rugged Miner on side A, and then side B or side 2 is Let's Just Stop and Do Some Living. So there you go. Those are my 9 answers to the 7-inch vinyl tag for Chris at Record Talks. So I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, of course, do give me the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will leave a link to Chris's channel as well in the description, along with the 9 questions. So if you want to try this out on your own, go for it. Until next time, take care, everyone. And once again, it's vinyl tag season, so enjoy the new year and enjoy all the tags. Cheers.